Bonjour Adam, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Christophe?
In English or in French?
In English, please.
I'm so glad actually we spent some time finally, right? We used to work for the same organization a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's a lifetime ago. At least
Yeah.
it feels that way for me. But anyway, you look like again happier as ever and full of energy, and it's great to see you after all those years.
Yeah, you too.
Even
Thank
though
you.
we bumped into each other a few years back. But we're here at Innovate Finance Global Summit 2019. We're in London, so you're here. Could you please tell us more about your experience, engaging in those 2 days in London?
So as a number of my team here, 5 of us today, and our CTO is speaking on a panel at 3:30. Steve Cook, his background is in technology and derivatives trading, high frequency trading. So he's going to be talking about how technology can be a mitigant for risk rather than a catalyst for risk.
I like that. It's going to be till 3:30, so it's sooner than later, like in half an hour. So we'll try to cover that if we can. If we step back again, Form3, you're a member of the Fintech Power 50, which again, it's amazing, and we value that, and we'll do our best to help you as much as we can this year. Could you please tell us more about your organization for someone who, for some reason, is not actually aware of what it is you do as an organization?
Yeah, we're a payments technology company. We provide a cloud platform that processes real-time payments, and we do that for banks and for regulated fintechs. Essentially, we're bringing what was otherwise technology that was only available to the biggest companies in the world and making that available to companies of all sizes. Surprisingly, I think even to us, the last year, some of our customers are the biggest banks in the world, as well as high growth challenger banks like N26, for example, and Tandem Bank, 2 of our customers.
N26 also a member as well. So we're talking about essentially a market in the UK, in Europe, right?
Yeah.
What about in the US, a few customers possibly? So could you please again give us the heads up in terms of priorities in the next 12 months for Form3?
Yeah, so we build infrastructure for specific markets because it's critical infrastructure to connect, if you like, to those local clearing systems. So far we've done that in the UK, we've done that for Europe. In the next 18 months we'll do that for 2 other countries, and we're currently getting feedback from our customers. Our customers are quite large brands in their own right, so we'll just do 2, which is already quite significant. And we're looking at countries from US, Canada, Australia, Brazil, South Africa, Singapore and Hong Kong, and India. And in the next couple of months we'll pick which countries we'll go into. So we build infrastructure first, and then we work with our customers to then offer their services in those markets. And give them the best technology service that's possible, and to do that at scale across many institutions.
Okay, so in the next few months you're going to decide again where to go next in terms of international expansion.
The next 3 months we'll decide, and we're already bringing customers to work with us in the UK and Europe from the US, from Europe and from the UK, and we're taking UK customers to Europe. So yeah, we're already doing this today.
So we can't wait actually to help you take that to the market in terms of promotion or marketing as soon as you're ready to communicate about that. So being here at Innovate Finance, the idea is to accomplish a few things. So we're talking about not just brand awareness, because you're probably quite well established already, but possibly a bit of that. We're talking about partnerships as well, and potentially prospects or growing the business as well.
Yeah, we would tend to use this event and actually many others to connect with people that already know us. So as a brand, we're not that well known generally. But we have a large network.
In the market, exactly.
We have a large network in the market, so we tend to attend these types of events as delegates, and then meet people that have heard about us, or they're a prospect or an existing customer, and try to just connect people together if we think people can help each other, which is what I've spent most of today doing. Some with partners as well, so a number of the core banking system providers have already integrated to our platform, and they offer our payments capability to their customers. And this is effectively 2 platform businesses collaborating to help businesses improve and scale their offering.
And if we talk about awareness, so then I've heard that you're going to spend, or you're spending quite a bit of budget to make sure you ramp up your marketing function. Am I correct? Just to further increase or accelerate what you've been doing already?
Exactly. So we hired a head of brand and communications 2 months ago, located at our head office in London. Just hiring a head of marketing for Europe, based in Amsterdam, starts in 4 weeks' time. And then we've hired 2 full-time designers as well that will work on the proposition, but also how we present what we do to the market, and trying to make it as easy as possible to understand what we actually do.
Which is always usually like a point of contention for most tech organizations, right?
Yeah.
Great product, great solutions, targeting or addressing a need, yet it's hard to articulate or to find the right way to do it anyway. Not just you, so it's quite exciting. I can't wait to see where it goes. Yeah. The last question, I know you're very busy, and again, the session is coming up soon. What are the key goals or challenges in that case to further accelerate growth for Form3 in the next 12 months? So key challenges, whatever that is.
I think it's probably 3 that I'd focus on. One is talent. So we took a decision 18 months ago to hire our own internal talent team. So we have 3 full-time recruiters. We've, since having those people, interviewed over 1,400 software engineers, and we've offered under 30 roles from that process.
At the European level?
Globally.
Or global level even?
Yeah. To be fair, we're looking to attract talent in Europe and the UK, and our team work remotely. So we're pretty flexible. We haven't gone out to the US yet, but some people are keen to come into this market anyway, to work. So talent, I think, is a key one, and it will continue to be that way. We try and attract the best people we possibly can, and pay very well. And we believe that's about quality and speed, and also keeping our customers super happy, that we'll do the best as much as we possibly can. The second one I would say is around the Tier 1 banking community. So there's a change that's been going on for the last year or so, where there was some skepticism or lack of awareness about how cloud technologies can be used in critical processing. I think the tipping point of that is changing. So a number of Tier 1 banks are deploying critical systems on a public cloud. A number of them are doing that with us, but also some other vendors, and I think that will become more known. And then the third are probably, I would say, with Tier 1 non-bank financial institutions, which we have a few customers like that already. These are very large players in card processing, for example, who want to get more into payment transaction processing, particularly around merchant services and corporates and so on. So I think those companies will become much more visible in the next 12 months. And then I think that will help accelerate what the large banks will do as well. So there's some big shifts going on with some pretty big firms.
I hear a lot of being visible, so getting some notoriety or some visibility as well, so accelerating that right within the market.
Exactly.
Which on the back of it will further accelerate again your involvement in those different
One of
segments.
the hardest things for us is we work on projects and we see things and we work on things that the general population don't see. Even experts within our field, they don't see. And so if people look at publicly what we're saying, it's already about 1.5 years out of date. So if people use that as a barometer for progress, it's old already, because we normally publicise things when it's been live for quite some time, because everyone's comfortable. So the news that we're going to put out in the next 3 months, while it's going to be extremely exciting, is again already more than 1 year old.
Yes.
And the trends that we can see emerging of some pretty serious players with some pretty large investments, in hundreds of millions of pounds size investments, mean that the payments world is far from boring, and a lot of change is happening. It's not coming, it's happening.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, so very exciting.
So the future is bright then for Form3, right?
Yeah. And
for the industry to some extent as well.
I think the economy and the industry, yes. Change is good.
change is very good indeed. Yeah, thank you very much for spending the time with us.
Thanks, Christophe.
Again, it's a pleasure to have you as a member, and hopefully we, on the personal level, will see each other more often now. That whether at a conference in the UK or anywhere else in the world, I'll be there. And thank you very much, Adam. Et à très bientôt. Alors, all the best.
Merci.